it's time to make one more video. I just decided that I'm a nice guy. So, let's see. This is every single one of ever since this conversation began back on January the 3rd of 2021, I have absolutely everything on my computer here. What's that? Okay. This is your guys' lovely advertising, since you know, you guys, $3.99. That's a great price. You know, $2.79. That's a great price. Don't miss out on those free diamonds. Invite some friends. This way, you guys can get some more information on a bunch of different people. So, you know, you get free hints. That's just great. Prize machine contains up to 10,000 diamonds. Perhaps 10,000 diamonds divided by all of your users, because here I've hit that jackpot plenty of times, and I have never gotten up to, well, you know, maybe winning maybe a couple hundred diamonds. You know, that is up to 10,000. This is your guys' store. Another little advertisement with the, you know, piggy bank. It's full. This one here, $14 only for 24 hours. Not really too sure who's going to pay that, considering I don't really know too many people that'll play the game for 24 hours, unless they were to purchase this. You know, just an idea for you guys. If they purchase it for $13.99, that you can use it up to 24 hours. So every time you log out of the game, whatever time left you have on the 24 hours, you'll be able to continue the next time you go into the game. That would just, you know, a piece of advice. Here you go, Valentine's Day. Well, you know, $13.99. You get 1 hour free of Val Blasts and Helping Hands. 24-hour free lose a turn in your bankruptcy. Another one, Backstage Pass. This one's $6.99. 24 hours. You get unlimited play. Anyone that's played your guys' game knows to get free time is more or less easy. And well, there you go. Don't miss out on this. $2.79. You know, 24 hours. Get bankruptcy protection and lose a turn. And just big old St. Patty there. You know, $13.99. You get six golden hints, 24 hours, 10% cash boost. Where's that other cash? This cash boost here is, it just says increase your cash for 24 hours. It doesn't give you a percentage, whether it's 2%, 5%, 10%, 20, 100%. And, you know, 24 hours for $13.99, that's, you know, that's a little bit much. But this one here looks like it's the better deal. But I guess it only comes around St. Patrick's Day. I think those are the only ones that I threw on here. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. That's it. Your letter packs. Ever since, I believe it's February 22nd, I've taken a screenshot of all the letters that I've received from you guys, all of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to total this up, how much it costs, to see how many diamonds I would have actually spent acquiring this. Then of course these are all the wedges. Like, I should have gotten a free letter, but instead I get the 800 wedge and I get nothing. So I took a screenshot. It's got the time, and as soon as I ended up getting these, I ended up sending it to you right away. I ended up putting it on a ticket, so it would be the same day. So all you have to do is look at 11:14 p.m. Eastern, and you'd find out this is the puzzle, and then you guys would have, you know, exactly what I landed on the wheel, because it is all coded in its program. So it's easy to know whether I landed on this Whether that was my third time landing on it, first time, 10th time, you guys would know. Anyways, I got them all right here. And I actually, in one of the videos that you guys are going to watch on YouTube, I actually playing a game live where I land on the 450 that I acquired, that wedge. And I landed on the 450, and what did I get? Absolutely nothing. And it was the first time that I landed on it. You guys will see that also. All the prizes that I've gotten, you know, oh, look at that, first place. Hey, I actually got a Q. Go figure, eh? Had to get first place, but I did get a Q. This is just some of it, not all of it. I just decided just to throw that up here. Where is the one that is the one that I actually, hang on. No, not that. No, not that. I think this is the one here. No, not that one. Nope, nope. Nope. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I know I didn't erase it. I just... Advertising, letter packs, wedges, prizes. I don't have an open folder. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, and these are all the, every single time, you know, just to show you, you know, 550, those are actually 500s. As you can see up here, I got the bonus money going there. That's still got the bonus money going there. This one doesn't, but, you know, it just, no, that one did too. Anyways, you guys get the picture. This is the amount of games that I played thus far when I transferred this onto the computer here, and that was actually on March the 3rd. That's how many games I would have played by then. Where is the... Ow, I will be... There we go. There it is. This is what I want to show you guys. Oh, you're going to love this. Alright. The Norman conquest of England was in 1066. I don't really know who's going to know that, but apparently that's the puzzles that I get. Phil and Claire Foster. Well, Phil Foster was born in 1913. I believe he died in, I think like 1965 or something. I don't know, but they were a husband and wife, and yet I get that. This one here is the song Julia by the Beatles, was in 1968, and yeah, like you guys do realize it's 2021, and in 1968, not too many people were actually that are playing your game were actually alive then. They're, you know, well, not too many, but to know this, that was never a Beatles hit song ever. But nevertheless, Jane Fonda as Barbarella from a movie that was released in 1968. You know, I was born in the 70s, so yeah, I probably never watched this movie ever because I never did. Rainy Night in Georgia, the song. That song was made in 1969. See, I looked all of this stuff on the internet because I was curious. That's, you know, 2021, 1969, we'll just make it 1970. So that's 52 years old is that song. They don't play these songs on the radio, so nobody's really going to know this and who actually sang that song. Old Five and Dimers, like me. Again, that was released in 1973, which is, 47, 48 years ago. And yeah, that song's not really a popular one on the radio that they play with, you know, Mexico by James Taylor, released in 1975. You know, technically 46 years ago. This song isn't really, you know, when I turn on the radio and yeah, I don't really hear this song. Thinking About You, Trisha Yearwood. You know, even though, 1995, it's not that long ago. You know what I mean? It's only 26 years old, but yeah, that one sort of went right by me. March of the Penguins, and then you guys have a reference here to Emperor Penguins, which dates back to Japan's emperor. I really know my history, but you know, Alton Brown and Serve Rolls. What does REM have to do with serving rolls? And Alton Brown was the director of the cinematography for REM's music video. Like, it's, I don't know. Singer, King Diamond, you know, guy was born in 1956. Don't really know any of his songs at all. But, oh yeah, Buckwheat Noodles. I'm actually in my 40s. I've never heard the term buckwheat noodles. That's not really a term that's used in Canada, I guess. Maybe that's an American thing. Buckwheat pancakes, same thing. Not really a term that's used. Charlton Heston is George Taylor, you know, and George Taylor, I believe, was the guy that played the guy in the Planet of the Apes, which that movie was like back in like 1968 or something. So, and Charlton Heston, I don't really see too many of his movies anymore. I don't think he's doing any lately. There, George Taylor. There you go, 1968 version of Planet of the Apes. Actually, wow, not bad. Pour over ice. I've never heard that phrase. Drain pipe jeans. You know, I think I'll go and get some drain pipe jeans at the store tomorrow. Oh, actually, it's COVID. I can't. A kiteboarder. I was an athlete. I played pretty much almost every sport, and I was actually the fastest for my age group in the country. And for weightlifting, doing the clean and jerk, I was actually going to be in the Olympics until I pulled my quadricep muscles before the Olympics, and I never got to compete in the Olympics. But I came close. Purple irises. Yes, I guess an iris could be purple, and this could be, I don't know, maybe an iris in a camera. It could be an iris from a diamond cutter. It could be an iris from a computer chip lens. It could be, I don't know. Over here, a buccaneer. I've never heard the term used in my entire life. Flapper women. And then you have the age of the flapper. I haven't got even a clue what a flapper is. Buckwheat Breton crepes. Breton is an old-time singer. Breton, I think it's Breton Charles or something. It's an old blues singer. And the only reason why I know that is by looking up something. A swank bistro. I'm sure everybody's gone to a swank bistro. I usually just go to a bistro, whether it be a delicious bistro or whether it's a terrible bistro, but this is a swank one. Well-coiffed women for people? Really? Like, my IQ is 2 points under being, for me, being in Mensa. I'm very intelligent, and this is like, okay, whatever, right? Marin Headlands? I haven't got a clue where that is. Marumba? The dance? Yeah, I guess a dance is a thing, to do the salsa and everything. I would probably put it under category of, I don't know, maybe dance category or something, but a thing? Almost anything is a thing. A cigarette's a thing. A lighter's a thing. My finger is a thing. Patchwork quilt. I never knew patchwork quilt existed. I had to look that up. Don John? Or is it Don Juan? And if it's Don Juan, well, Juan isn't spelled John or Jan. There's a A and a U in it, not an O, but enjoying the culture. Yeah, that's something, that's a real conversation starter. You go somewhere. How was it? I was just enjoying the culture over there. It was just great. A papyrus and leatherwork sandals. Okay. The age the age of the flapper. Sycamore Row is a place. Sail Ho, as in, I don't know, ho, but whatever. Fun for the little tykes. Well, tykes you can spell two ways. You can actually spell it with an I or with the Y. And if you look it up on Google, it comes up with a I. That's the first one that comes up. The second one is actually this tykes. Aisha Tyler stars in Archer. I actually didn't look that up, but I don't really know who Aisha Tyler is. I don't really watch TV. Functioning workshop. Generally, a workshop is pretty much functioning. There's different types of workshops. I'm sure that you guys might come up with a puzzle for me that's a spaghetti workshop or, something like that. A banker's box. I've heard of a batter's box in baseball, but a banker's box? Okay. Mountain pepper I've never ever heard of. But I guess you can buy pepper and it's mountain pepper. Not really sure what it tastes like either. Bryce Canyon? I haven't got a clue where Bryce Canyon is, but hey, when I talk to friends and I say, hey, have you guys ever gone to the Grand Canyon? They say yes. I say, have you ever gone to Bryce Canyon? They're like, yeah, half of them say, yeah, of course they did. They know exactly where Bryce Canyon is. It's in Jamaica, isn't it? A Roman helmet worn in Ben-Hur. And that's a thing. Okay. Moonlight Tower is a thing. I guess a high tower is a thing. Maybe just a tower. Building tower. House tower. But this is a Moonlight Tower. Reading a futurist website. I don't know whoever's watching this video and however many other people are going to watch this. Ask yourself, when's the last time you actually went to read a futurist website? I never have. Food, glorious food. This is supposed to be, I guess, a phrase. James Corden and Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers sang "Food, Glorious Food" on Carpool Karaoke. Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of people that were there to witness that. Top agriculture producer in America. And that's supposed to be people. Inside pitching. That's if you're playing baseball, and generally it's called an inside pitch, not inside pitching. That's not a term that's actually used in baseball. Yeah. These guys, they were inside pitching. No, it's just an inside pitch. Skylit mineral pool. Really? Okay. A bunt pan, something that you find in a kitchen. That's what that was. Bracelet cheese, that's under food and drinks. I've never ever heard of that cheese before in my life, but apparently it must be very popular. Bold visionary, okay. Wind whipped, a paradigm shift. Now you're talking about space. You're talking about something that you see in movies, something that is fiction, but apparently a paradigm shift exists. Blood curdling screams. I bet you all the kids love when they solve that puzzle to find out that it's blood curdling screams. Avocado aioli. Never heard of it before. A proud peacock. You know, it could be a bad peacock. It could be a good peacock. But this peacock, he's a proud peacock. Piping hot bread. Taken out of the oven. I guess it is piping hot bread. I guess when it's cooled off, it's just cold bread. Dulce de leche sandwich cookies. Never had them, never heard of them, never seen them. Snickerdoodles. That's, I think, a phrase from the 50s, 40s, 60s or something. Yeah, that one shot by me. Laughing hyena. Well, hyena can be spelt with an I also, not just a Y. But generally you spell hyena like that. And hyenas are, you know, sort of African thing. Bonnie Parker. Really? Bonnie Parker from Bonnie and Clyde from back in the early 1900s? A gastronomist? Really? I've been to a GI, but not a, I guess you'd be a, you know, maybe a GO. Mesh body scrubber. Okay. Sleepaway camp. Okay. Bottom freezer refrigerator. Cleans and deodorizes. That's a phrase? Cleans and deodorizes. I've never heard the phrase in my entire life. I've never even heard it used. Full wetsuit. A wetsuit is a wetsuit, and generally a wetsuit is there's not half a wetsuit. You don't put on half a wetsuit. You could take a full wetsuit and take off the top and it's hanging over the bottom, so it's just half on, but a wetsuit is always a full wetsuit. Madam in Eden, I'm Adam. I've never heard that phrase. This is a before and after, I think, or something like that, but that's just whatever. On this, it's a clutch handbag. It's not a Gucci handbag. It's not a, Calvin Klein handbag. This is a clutch handbag. I need to get my hands on a clutch handbag. Driving along Dry Creek Scenic Road. Where is Dry Creek Scenic Road? I'm sure everybody that plays your game, other than myself, must know where this is. Harebrained scheme. And that's the thing? Okay. Mount of Olives is a landmark. Okay, when I think of olives, I think of Italy. Olive oil, olives, that's what I think of as Italy. And Mount Olives is, I don't know, I don't think it's in Italy. I think it's somewhere else, but I'm not going to look it up. Taro Burger, never heard of it. Stone Fruits, never heard that. Mountain Beaver, I guess a beaver that's in the mountain, you can say he's a mountain beaver. If you see a beaver on land, I guess maybe that's a land beaver. Punk in igneous rock. I've never heard igneous rock, but whatever. Here you go. The Ramones? The Ramones were like a rock band, not punk rock, but here it has that they're a punk rock band, which is absolutely incorrect. Living thing. How is a toy poodle A living thing. A toy. It's a toy. I didn't know that toys are actual living things. So when I was a kid and I was playing around with my G.I. Joes and my little wrestling figures, I guess they were living things. They had obviously feelings, and when I used to throw them up against the wall or shoot them with my pellet gun, I guess it must have hurt them. And I feel sorry and I feel bad that they were, because a toy poodle is a living thing. Uncle Sam Diamond. I believe, isn't Sam Diamond something like from the 50s or the 60s or something? Medieval Quarters? Yeah, I guess that's a place. Venus's retrograde rotation. How do you even know that Venus has a retrograde rotation? How do they even know that that planet is, because somebody said that? Some astronomist said that it's a retrograde rotation? Yeah, okay, when I see it, I'll believe it. Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp. I thought it was the magic lamp, but obviously not. Jane Fonda as Barbarella. Look at that, 1960. 1960, yeah. That's, let's see, that's 61 years ago. A dog chasing its tail. Yeah, I guess it's a living thing. What about a cat chasing its tail? You can make up any phrase you want. Ginger beer. I've never ever actually heard of ginger beer, and I was quite the drinker on, Weekend Warrior, but never had ginger beer. I looked it up. Started off as an Irish thing, and it must have been like Irish Week or something. Sleepy Ski Town is a place. Okay. Quasars and blazars. And that's what scientists and astronomists say, that there's quasars and blazars. These are the names that they gave them for these events. And a quasar and a blazar is, I guess they are things, but it's more of an event to see a quasar. That's an event. Lodge to lodge biking trip, or it's a hiking trip, I forget, but that's an event. Yeah, I usually when I stay at a lodge, we like to go from lodge to lodge on hiking or biking trips. Chalet bread? I've never heard of it, but because I've never heard of it doesn't mean that it's not popular. My mother's apron, I'm going to find in the kitchen. What if you're an orphan? You never had a mother. I doubt you're going to find mother's apron in the kitchen. So, why are there so many songs about rainbows? Okay, that was back in 1979, and somebody made a song, and that's what the song was. Since then till now, I think it's been revamped a couple times. Baking Irish soda bread. I have not got a clue what soda bread is. I don't think I've ever had it. Maybe I did, and I didn't know that it was soda bread. Iron Chef America. That would be that guy, Mario Batali. And he was charged for sexual assault and sexual battery against his wife. And you guys have that on as a title. That's awesome. Roddy McDowall played both Cornelius and Caesar in the original Planet of the Apes movie in 1968. A movie that is 53 years old. You know what? I think Planet of the Apes might be on tonight. I better check the TV guide. Anyways, that takes care of that. And what we're going to do is, let's link this puppy up, and let's show you how the wheel is still identical. Gotta light up my cigarette. I'm not happy unless I'm smoking. And let's see, we're connected to Wi-Fi. What am I doing here? I am going to mirror the phone. I'm actually, I am currently going to mirror the phone. I'm going to stop this video to start a new video. So let's just stop this one real quick and start a new one.